Why did I opt to have surgery in Tijuana, Mexico versus in the United States? And don't mind my face, it's really super puffy because I just had surgery and I'm pretty much swollen everywhere, it feels like. But I had been researching this place for a while. I had heard about it, and obviously I had heard that it's cheaper in Mexico to do it, but I didn't want to come here and like pay cheap prices and get botched, right? So there's a balance of how much you're gonna pay. But I got a thigh lift and arm lift, and I got my implants taken out. It's called an explant, and an extended breast lift. So for all of that, I would have paid way more in the United States. I actually have had a mommy makeover before where they do your boobs and your tummy, and I didn't spend quite as much as I did this time because it was less stuff. But when I did my surgery there in the States, my doctor actually kept me one night in the hospital and then sent me home. But every other place that I checked, it was like, come in, have surgery, go home same day. This place does not allow you to do that. You come 2 days early so that you can get all your lab work done. Your doctor can look at them at the pre-op, and they have turned people down because their stuff wasn't where it needed to be. And so I loved that they were safe about it, and it wasn't just about the money, because they're having to refund these people if they're the ones saying no, they're not going to give them their surgery. And then you stay in a hotel down the street from the hospital for 6 days after surgery, and you're on a surgical floor meant specifically for surgery patients. And they have nurses here who are here all day long. They check on you 2 to 3 times a day. You have lymphatic massages where the nurse comes into you every day, so they're constantly checking on you. And then you have your pre-op the day before you leave, and then you do fly home. So that made me feel good. Also, I've been following them on Facebook for a really long time and seen tons of great reviews from people who have been going there. I also know someone in my real life who just went there a few months ago and had her stuff done, and she's come back and she's loving her results. I also feel like there's a huge stigma around plastic surgeries in other countries. And yes, whereas I do know that there are some things that aren't, safe, if you do your research and you do it right, there are places that actually give you better care outside of the United States, sadly, than they do in our own country. So for me, this is just the route that I decided to go. I will tell you, my husband's family is from Mexico, and he even was like, girl, why are you doing this? So we had to talk through that and everything. I also feel super comfortable and blessed that I do have my husband here with me, and so he can translate for anybody that doesn't specifically know what I'm saying. But every single nurse, every single driver, and the doctors, and my surgeon have all been excellent. They've been great. They've taken care of me. And so far, we'll wait for me to give you my final answer. But right now, I'm not regretting my decision. I think that it was a really good one, and I feel very taken care of.